Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Monifactory. Alright, so here we are today, episode 52. And last episode, well, we were working on getting the ABS. We got the indium going. And between then and now, I did a little bit of crafting off the camera. We have the indium gallium phosphide now auto-craftable. And I also did a little bit of extra work in the clean room in that I made it a little bigger. And it has some new machines in there. We've got IV machines. So the reactor here is making the wafer. And then the cutter is, well, cutting the wafer into a chip. And then we have the assembler here, which is right now trying to make the Dynamo hatch. Unfortunately, we don't have the insane voltage coil. So that is going to be what we're going to work on today. We're going to need the Iridium Dust here. Now the Iridium has a chain of events to go through. We're going to need the Ammonium Hexachloroiridiate dust. And that itself, ammonium chloride, acidic iridium dioxide, and that comes from nitrochlorobenzene and ammonia, which we have this, so that will be nice and easy. Now this, oh, okay, 3 seconds, not 240. I was like, oh god, no. Right, no, so we should have this fluid already in a fluid cell formatted. So I think we can just process this into the chlorine, oxygen, and carbon if we want to. But yeah, so just got to get this going. And what was it about the ammonium chloride? We needed, oh, what was it? Oh, so yeah, the solution here. Yeah, okay, so the solution, we're going to need a mixer, and we're going to need iridium dioxide residue dust, which itself comes from blast furnace for sodium peroxide, iridium metal residue, and that gives us the dust, some sodium. Now the peroxide, I'll get to that. The iridium metal residue we can get from bathing rarest metal mixture, hydrochloric acid. We get a byproduct, which breaks down into osmium. And then for the rarest metal mixture, well, we are already making this to some degree. It's from the byproducts of making sodium ruthenate. But we have about 1,700 of this, so we should have enough to get going. And then from there, if we really need more, we can boost production. Now, as far as the sodium peroxide, we're going to need an LCR, I believe. Oh, dear. So we're going to need to make hydrogen peroxide, which that... Wait, aren't we making this? I swear we're making this. Hydrogen peroxide. Yeah, we're making this already, aren't we? Acetone, azine. Oh, there we go. So now all we gotta do is get a chemical reactor going with the sodium hydroxide. And that's one less thing to worry about. Now, do we have hydroxide? We have a fair bit. Cool. Okay, so let me get like a couple chemical reactors here. Maybe a mixer or 3. And I know we have blast furnaces that are open. Right down here, we have these 2 that aren't being used, and they're on IV right now. Wait, actually it's 3, sorry. We have 3 that aren't being used, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. All right, so let me do this. I'm gonna get some notes down and figure out the steps that we're gonna need going forward, and I'll be back to put this all together. Back in a few. All right, we're back. I think I have what I need for the most part. So let's get on down. Oh, you know what? I say that. And I'm gonna need some robot arm. And why do I not have robot arms? Oh, that's why I don't have copper. I don't have rubber. Hello? Rubber boat. I have some pulp, but why is it? What am I doing with my rubber wood? Rubber log. Have I not paid attention to the tree farm? That's spruce, that's spruce. Okay, so that's rubber and that's actively doing things. Now the question is, what was I doing with the rubber to make the pulp? Because as far as I know, there's no way to tell where items are slotted in a machine here. And you're not supposed to be there, I don't think. There you go. Oh, that's the thing. I did kind of reinstitute the cobblestone generator here. That was why we kind of had an absence of aluminum, I guess. So down there is a cobblestone maker. But yeah, I need to figure out where my rubber was going to make the pulp. Actually, you know what? Better idea. Let's get that robot arm recipe and update it, shall we? That's not it. There we go. So that's HV, EV, LV. There you are. So if I go into here, and I go into here. Now what part of this is using... Wait, was I still using that recipe? Okay, let me do this. Let me make an assembler recipe. MV uni. Now which is this using? Okay, it's using the microprocessor. So let's put that in there. And this will now go in an assembler. So you should now be able to make at least one. No, you still need rubber pulp. Okay, microprocessor. Copper. Okay, so what part of the robot arm is using the old rubber? Oh, possibly the copper cable. So you know what? Instead of solving that problem, let's get the copper cable recipe out. And let's update this. So we can use, let's use liquid silicon. Cable. Go. Now it should now just be a matter of the copper. Good. So yeah. Let me go and do another mining. Actually, do I have any tetra? I thought I had some tetrahedrite. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go and take care of getting some more copper. And when I come back, we'll get to setting everything up. I'm gonna make sure that I have just about all I need. Pumps, faces, and hopefully I will. But for now, I'll be back in a few. All right, everybody. I think we're good for now. Let's see about getting things set up here. Okay. So did I get the... There we go. Let's grab some of that. And we need to go to the single machine room. First up, we're going to be making the sodium peroxide. So we're going to need a chemical reactor here. Okay, and cable. Oh, come on. It's always cable. Alright. So, pop you in there. in here, import, keep it exact. So the peroxide, okay, so we got to do fluid. Get that in there. So for sodium peroxide, we're gonna need 7 buckets of hydrogen peroxide. So import. Oh, dang it! I needed the regulator. Okay. So back here, doot, import, keep exact peroxide, and 7. Okay, so in here, peroxide. Okay, so now on this side, we're gonna want to have the robot arm. Okay, and import, keep exact, hydroxide, and that should be six. Okay, keep exact, good. And face, cable down, hydroxide, go here. Oh, it would help if we did this. Oh, that's going to be a fluid output in it. Or no, fluid end items. Okay, so that then will go on this side and eject that way. Okay. Are we really that low on peroxide? Oh, you know what? Hold on. I gotta sneeze also. Okay, so there we go. Now that's pumping. Okay, so before this gets too out of control, I'm going to turn that off. And where did, there we go. Okay, so in here, I turned you off. Okay, so peroxide, we'll say 128. And then that should be on again, and it's pumping out. Cool. Next up, we're gonna want the IMR, which I think that was the iridium metal residue. So we have our bath. We're gonna come up here and put that there. So iridium metal residue. This in a bath is gonna need 1 part rare metal mixture and 1 part hydrochloric. Okay, so we'll do item fluid on this side, and we're gonna have that, and that'll be 1 part hydrochloric. So import, keep exact, hydrochloric acid. There we go. And then you go in there. You should be, oh, there you go. Okay, cool. And this side, let's get into the interface this way. So rare metal mixture. Oops, import. Keep exact. Boop. And you go there. Wait, do we not have that? Oh, we don't have that yet. Wait, no, we should. Wait a minute. Oh, okay, it's just slow. And it's like, I swear we had that. All right, and on this side, out you go. And we'll put that on there. And for this, iridium metal residue. I'll say, I don't know, 128, why not? All right, next, the EBF. So we're gonna need the iridium dioxide residue dust, which we just... Yeah, okay, so we just made the iridium metal residue, and now with the peroxide and the residue into an EBF, we'll get the dioxide dust. All right, so let's hop back. Let's see where... I think it's over here now. All right, so up here, we're gonna want to rotate that. Get a face there. And this doesn't need any fluid, thank you very much. All right, so robot arm. Filter, import, keep exact. Okay, so we're gonna need 4 parts peroxide to 1 part iridium metal. Iridium metal. Okay, that should be good. Put you down. Put you down. Cable. Okay, so real quick, I'm gonna put that in there, and that in there. And let's see, I guess we'll plug a cable like so. Not the cleanest for sure, but the temporary solution. Okay, so that should be filling. There we go. Now, does this need... Okay, it doesn't need any circuit. It just probably isn't powered right now. Yep. Okay, so what did that actually require? Just MV? We have an EV maker, or EV. 4 times cable. What was the, I think that was that. And this is the only EBF that we're going to need for this chain, so it won't be a big deal. Although I'll probably downclock it later if I need to. And get that there. I guess that will go there. Need wire cutters. In you go. And that should be set up. There we go. All right, so that is cooking. Making the dioxide residue. Okay, so why did you stop? Oh, it doesn't have the iridium metal? Okay, so with that, residue dust. That narrowed it down. This one? Yeah, okay. Now, why are you not making the iridium metal residue right now? Rarest metal hydrochloric. Oh, you know what? I think we forgot to get rid of that fluid. Acidic osmium solution. Oh, that's not the... Where's the AE2 room? Good lord. Let's see. Stop it. There should be... That right there, I think, is the one. And if it isn't, oh well. acidic osmium. Now, what was this? That worked out in our favor, actually. Okay, so now that should be populating any second now. There we go. All right. So then, if I'm not mistaken, you should... Okay, so it is making the residue now, but I think it's made so much that it's reached a filter there. Okay, next, mixer. We're gonna make acidic iridium dioxide. Oop. Okay. So over here, acidic iridium dioxide solution. Yeah, here we go. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, so we're gonna need residue dust and hydrochloric. So on this side, we'll have a regulator, and we'll have that hydrochloric import, and we're gonna need 4 buckets. Faces, faces, faces. There you are. Oop, wait, yeah. Hydrochloric. 4. Okay. And then on this side, import iridium dioxide. Iridium dioxide. Residue dust, and that needs 3. Okay. Any second now, that should be, yep, there we go. Now it's mixing. And there is our fluid. Let's get a stopper on there. Acidic iridium dioxide solution will save 64 buckets. Eject. There we go. All right. So now with that solution, actually, we'll get to that part in a minute. Next, we need to make the ammonium chloride. So the ammonium chloride, come on, get that machine right there. Okay, so this one, we're going to need 2 fluids that we already have. So let's get a regulator in here. It does like to bug out sometimes. Import to keep exact. I put a fluid in you, or a filter in you, whatever, I don't know. Nitrochlorobenzene and ammonia. And that is 1 of nitro, 2 of ammonia. Okay. Okay, so nitrochlorobenzene and ammonia. And off it goes. Oh, and we already need to get rid of the nitroaniline, which I know I have that in a cell. Get that and that. Okay, that should eject out nicely. Here we go. Why am I going so slow? It feels like I'm... I don't know. Maybe I'm just used to a different game. Anyway, so that should be good now. We should have the ammonium chloride dust. So now with that dust, we are going to need another chem reactor situation. And for you, we're going to be making the ammonium hexachloroiridiate dust. And that's going to be 1 part ammonium chloride, 4 parts the solution. Okie dokie. So, regulator. Import. Residue. Solution. Acidic iridium dioxide solution. And that was 4. Come on. There we go. Okay. Gotta get around. So for this side, we're gonna need the ammonium chloride, and we're gonna need 1 part of that. Oh my god, stop! Okay, so ammonium chloride, ammonium chloride, there we go. Keep exact. Boop, and boop, and then you go. And then you go. Are you not gonna go in? Oh, maybe because they didn't set the thing right. There we go. So that will get us the... Oh, gotta get rid of the fluid too. Okay. Now we should begin the ammonium hexachloride. And with that, all we need is another chemical reactor, and we have our iridium dust. Then with that, we'll be processing that in a blast furnace with the argon that we should already have. Okay. I feel like I am going a lot slower for some reason. I don't know. I must have used my last reactor. Reactor? So I'm gonna get a nut. Oh, dear. Raw pulp again. Gold cable. Let's see which of these. Gold cable. Liquid rubber. Liquid rubber. Search by output. Okay, that's not what I want. Search by input. There we go. Liquid rubber. Okay. I'm going to get some of these patterns out, repattern them away from the basic rubber, and then I'll get a reactor, and I'll be back after that. All right, see you in a few. Okie dokie, should be good now. Got all the cables swapped over to liquid styrene rubber. Or liquid, whatever number, I don't remember. Anyway, right, iridium. So that's going to be reactor. We're going to need the hydrogen. Actually, for this, you know what? Screw it. Let's just make a pattern. Oh, I already have it there. Okay, so we'll put that there. And we're going to say IV Iridium Dust Maker. Okay. Make sure that's turned on. Make sure that's turned on. Iridium Dust Reactor. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. And there we go. Iridium. Iridium. How long does that take to craft normally? Shit. That's IV. Okay, let's get that. And we'll put you in you. And now is that gonna craft still, or it's gonna get stuck, isn't it? Yeah, it's gonna get stuck. Okay. In you go. And that should craft up, hopefully. Of course, the clean room might be up. There it is. Oh no! Come back here. Every time I fat finger. Okay. Iridium Dust, baby. Let's get you turned off for now. Okay, so now with our Iridium Dust, let's get an Iridium ingot, shall we? And I need to go to that other reactor and basically just break it because it's useless to us there. EBF, that's going to be a number 2 reactor. And we want to make sure that we get the Iridium ingot in place. Double 2. IBF. Now, Iridium fine wire. Should be able to just make that right here. Fine wire. Now, does that require anything? No. Did we run out of fine wire? Oh, no, we didn't. Okay. That goes there. Okay. Moment of truth. We should have everything that we need. Oh, forgot about that. Insane voltage. But the stain still stands. We should have everything we need, I believe. Insane voltage. It's gonna be a number 1 assembler. I'm gonna double check on that. Magnetic Neo. Okay, we're good. Number 1 assembler. Yeah, it should be fine. Insane voltage. Alley-oop. Okay, so that is making it. And with this dynamo that we are going to be making, we'll be tripling our output of power per engine. It also means we're going to be using a lot more fuel, I think twice as much per engine. But it's all right. We just got to make sure that we keep up on our oil game. I believe it's oil. Gasoline. Gasoline, yes, naphtha. Okay, so yeah, I need to go get some more oil, which actually, I have oil sands right here. So I'll probably send the oil sands to the ore processing machines after I finish off the episode. Okay, so that is all good to go. So let's get dynamos going. Let's get 3 of you. And we're going to need... Yeah, we're going to need 3 of these too. So, yeah. That will be crafting. And I will cut back after that finishes. See you shortly. Hey, okay, we're back, everybody. So, I got the converter right here, and I got the dynamo hatch. So, let's go find their proper room and make more power. Ignore that bookmark over there. I was doing RTP to teleport around the world to try and find some power. I mean, some copper. And it was, I don't know, not the greatest find of copper. Okay, so let's get you out of there. Put you in there. Oh goodness, I got the hiccups going on. Okay, so that should be the IV. Put you down. It should be the IV. Put you down. You should be the IV and put you down. Now, if we do this and this and this, we should now be generating It's still not generating. Let me break this. You should be generating now the proper amount. Unless, wait. That has the oxygen and lubricant. See. Pass the toward bank. Let's get another one of these and just see if it's a matter of... I'm not sure. I just want to make sure that it is generating the proper amount. Although I should probably make the next step up of these. The vibrance. Doesn't look too crazy. I think we're making this to some degree. We'll see. Okay, I'm gonna put you there. Did it already fill up? Okay, let's see. Let me try to do like a big demand. Let's see. Signalum. By all accounts, this should be... Okay, it says oxygen boosted. Oxygen boosted. Okay, so this one doesn't have the oxygen, so let's fix that. Maybe that's what I was getting confused by. Okay, so... Let me break that. And it's still not mentioning the oxygen boost. What is going on? Maybe because it's not running right now, or hasn't had a need to run. Wait, did I get the... Oh, you know what? I'm dumb. And okay, that should be good. There we go. Now, there we go. Producing 6144, 6144, 6144. Awesome. Okay, so we're good on power. These seem to be keeping mostly afloat. It's just fluctuating like crazy over here. Wonder if I were to make enough of these capacitor banks to link them all together, would that help in any degree, in any manner? I don't think so, but in any case, we're now making, let's see, we're making about 6144 before, and now we're making about 9 times, no, now we're making about 6 times as much power as before. Or no, 3 times as much, I think. Because, yeah, we were making 6144 total before. Now we're making 18,000. Oh, math. Okay, anyway. So that is good to go. I think this has been a good episode. I'm going to go ahead and just like... you know what? I'll just use the other picture. I was going to use the Iridium. But yeah, this has been an episode. Next episode, let's see. There's the indium. We could maybe start looking at qubits. Now that we have PBI, though, we can start branching out down here. I will have to figure out what we're going to do. There's also the rhodium-plated lumium palladium to get into. That's a whole nightmare. But yeah, there's a lot going on. Let's see, mid-game, is there anything that we really should get into? Oh yes, now that we have the means to make multi-block nonsense, it might be good to look into, let's see, material press. There we go. The material press is going to require some IV machines. And this is what it's going to look like in the end. With the control hatch, the basic control hatch, you can run 4 recipes in parallel. I want to see the control hatch recipe. I don't think it's going to be that crazy. Oh, yeah, you know what? We're going to need LUV circuits, which means... Didn't we already make the LUV circuit? Perhaps not. Okay, that will be something then that we can get into next episode for sure. Aluminum, nanoprocessors, SMD inductors, tantalum, nickel, zinc, ferrite. Let's see. Is there a line of progression here that leads to that? Or is it just gonna be assumed? Oh, here we go. So EV, and so this is a first chip, and yeah, we'll go from there. Anyway, I need to log off now. I hope you all did enjoy, and I will see you all in the next one. Ta-ta for now.